Hey, look at that.
All right, we work. All right, so good
Okay.
deal. So this morning, InsuranceNick here with
Downriver Jeff.
the guy that can't figure out how to use technology.
I can't get that.
Going through some turnover.
We are after this show, I'm going to tell you that right
this
now.
guy. Okay.
All right. All right, so we're here this morning. Introduce yourself, please.
My name's Mark Guzzardo. I am the co-owner of Bierkeller Tavern and Eatery. We are at 20085 Goddard, located in Taylor, Michigan, off the corner of Goddard and Allen Road.
All right, now this is a cool place. Obviously, if you can see
It
behind
is.
us, just the work that you have to create this environment, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is truly a great location. You guys can seat how many inside?
We seat about 90 inside, and we've got our new beer garden. It's coming up on a 1-year anniversary. The beer garden seats about 30.
And now that can be closed in the wintertime, so we don't have to worry about weather or the elements, right?
We call it a 3 seasons. It can definitely be closed in the winter. We've got some heaters out there. If it's below 0 outside, it's probably not the most ideal place to have dinner.
Oh,
But
come on. If you have
I
enough
know.
beer.
Yeah,
If
if
you have
enough beer.
goes,
We've got
right?
some bourbon that it can heat you up, and
That's the key.
yeah, exactly. But we do use it. I would say 10 months out of the year. So.
Okay.
It's a great, I mean, it's authentic in here. It looks authentic.
Well, it is.
Yeah, it's fun. I tell everybody I don't think it's better or worse than any other bar. I just think it's a little different. I just think we're
absolutely.
a little different.
Well,
so.
you talked about today a part of the relationship that you have with the clientele that comes
Yeah.
in, and what's been, you've really been received well
Yeah,
in the
we've been
community,
lucky.
right?
Yep,
I
absolutely.
mean, so your transition to move a brand new business into Taylor, what's that been like for you?
It's been wild. I would say the biggest thing when we first opened, the bar itself was closed. We'd bought a building that was not in use.
Right.
So the whole time we're building it and working in here, I keep looking at the front door. I'm thinking to myself, who's going to come in? Even if anybody, but even if they do, who is it going to be? And it's been wonderful. It's been better than we could have ever imagined. It's just a lot of families. It's people that come in for the right reasons.
Yep.
They are a big part of the community. It's a lot of locals. It really does have a Cheers feel. I know that's a
Yeah.
cliche thing to say, but we were talking earlier.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what I
Yeah.
thought when you said that. But
Well, and it's,
I like how he said family. That.
Well, right. It's,
Right.
It is.
So I've been in before, and you've got your age bracket, right? Let's talk about that, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's a bar. Because you know what? Believe it or not, I'm getting a little older. I'm not Jeff old, but I'm just at least getting a
knew
little
that.
older.
Jeff's
I knew
actually
that.
still here from last night.
Oh,
A lot of
okay,
people
all right.
don't know that.
Oh.
Jeff hasn't left yet.
I was going to say, I knew when you start saying the age group, I knew that was coming.
Wait
Yeah,
a
no.
minute.
Jeff gets his mail here.
If the shoe fits, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But seriously, I don't want to go hang out at that 20-something crowd. That it's loud. You can't really enjoy
Get off
conversation.
my lawn.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a little Clint Eastwood in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a point in time. But so what's the age bracket like here?
We definitely get a lot of 21 in here. We get a lot of 21 birthday parties, but it's funny. It's a lot of the parents are saying, hey, my son's turning 21. We're all going to come up. So we do get that young 21 crowd. The truth is, I would say the bulk of our business is mid to late 20s all the way into the 50s.
Right.
It really is a family atmosphere. We get a lot of people that are having fun drinking. But at the same time, we were talking earlier, I'll have a Friday night where I get a bunch of people in their 20s in, and then Saturday comes up, and then their parents are here saying, I heard my son was in last night. I hope he wasn't out of line. No, he's great. And sometimes they even come in together. So it's really a nice family community atmosphere.
Yeah.
We
That's
use
great when they come in together.
Yeah,
It really
it's fun.
is. And when you value beer, this is a place to come, right?
We've got 34 draft beers.
You were telling us that you just tapped one.
We just tapped Petrus. That's one of my favorite beers. It's a beer from Belgium. It's excellent. It's a sour cherry beer, wild fermentation. If you're a beer drinker really heavy into craft, it's something to try. We're really lucky with our beer selection. My partner Kenny spends a lot of time working on the draft beer list. It's not just a magic trick or, okay, we'll take whatever. He's really methodical in regards to making sure we check all the boxes, all the different styles,
Nice.
whether it be local Michigan, something European, or from anywhere around the world.
great.
And at the same time, we have $4 34-ounce Bud Lights all day, every day. So, that was one of our big things, too, when we opened. Yes, we are a craft beer bar. Do you want an ice cold Bud Light? Come on in. We would love to sell you one.
And
We
that's
want
a big
everybody
deal.
to feel...
just what you said right there. My wife doesn't like all the craft beers or the heavier beers, but it was just like an Ultra.
Yeah.
But a lot of places
We
now,
sell a lot of Ultra.
Well, but see, there's a lot of places now we'll get into the craft kick,
Yeah.
but
Right.
then we've completely cut off,
Yeah, you
cut
forget
our nose
about-
to spite our
yeah.
face kind of thing,
Exactly.
and they don't realize, well, there's still a draw for some of that domestic stuff that's been around for a long time too. You
Yeah,
know?
you've got to offer a little bit of everything, and I think the really big something that we kind of walk the line with a lot, because you want to make sure everybody feels welcome. You don't want it to be this, we only sell these products.
Right,
I want
right,
anybody
right.
and everybody to feel comfortable here, and
me
I'm the
too.
type of guy where sometimes I'm like, we have this bourbon barrel-aged stout that's been aging for years. I can't wait to try it. And then the next day I come in, they're like, "You want anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, give me a Bud Light."
Yeah.
I'm all over the board. So I want
really
that
like
customer to come in.
The conversation we had before, though, about the, knowing everybody.
Yeah.
It's like everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
And they become friends with the staff. And,
The servers, right, and,
Yeah,
and the
that-
staff and
that's-
the relationships that people build.
That's great.
That shows what you've built as an environment,
Exactly.
not only that's good for the consumer to come in, but also an environment as an employer
Yeah.
for your staff to be wanting to work at. Right? There's a combination there
Yes.
that's a recipe for
Absolutely.
wild success.
Nobody, I don't think any business owner likes dealing with turnover and having to train new people.
Right. The
We've-
cost of that is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
we've been really lucky. The industry we're in is known for turnover, so yes, we have some. I don't think it's nearly to the extent of other establishments, and we've been pretty lucky. And to your point of that family feel and the Cheers feel and the
Right.
regulars, that's not because of myself or my business partner. That's because of the staff.
No, that's amazing.
When we first opened, it was so much of me on the reservation book. We've got Nick for 10 people at 6 o'clock, and I'm telling the staff, and now they're telling me, we've got an 8 top at 7 o'clock, we have to be ready. And I'm saying, did they just call in? Oh, no, they text me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I've become
So they
obsolete.
build.
So, which is great. And-
Good for you.
Pushing
Wait a
him out.
minute.
yeah, I'm like,
Good job.
Let me know
Wait
if
a
you guys
minute.
need anything.
Now,
Can I get you a coffee?
Yeah, I'll be in the back.
now he needs a reservation.
Exactly. Yeah, now I can't get in.
Yeah,
so.
you didn't call.
Yeah, but it's been nice because that camaraderie, that's the word we seem to use internally the most. That camaraderie really is because of the staff and
Yeah,
what they've
that's
established with the customers. And, we do the community seating where, if we're filled and you're at an 8 top table and there's only 4 of you, we're probably going to put at least one more couple with you.
Well, that also builds relationships
does.
with other individuals.
It
So
does.
it's an experience. There's a lot of things where I know that my wife and I, when we go out, it's now more so for the experience
Sure.
aspect of it, right? To
Sure.
enjoy, and it's not just so much to just go grab something to eat. It's,
Absolutely.
Right.
It's to at least enjoy where we're at in that environment. So if you build more friends,
Yep.
and in a relationship you have something that's common, I think it's a great environment for you to be able to harness that, right, and embrace it.
It's worked out great for us. Not all of our seating is that way. I've had some people who would say, we want to go there, but we just wanted a date between the two of us. I'm like, we have that. We have 40.
Right.
We have 45 seats that do that.
Can you imagine how bad your luck is if you're looking for, and they seat you with me?
Right, exactly. That's what people's biggest
I
fear.
have so many comments right now.
You're on a first date.
Yeah, we actually get a lot of calls. Is Jeff there?
Yeah.
No, he's not. Oh, yeah, we'll be in
We'll
at
be
15.
in at
we'll be
15 coming
right
in.
Yeah.
Can you call us back if he shows up?
Yeah, I see the sign on. No, Jeff's not here. What the hell is that?
So,
Yeah.
but no, the community seating is kind of just a different aspect. It's something we do. Again, it's not
I
widespread
love
throughout
it.
the bar. We have 7 tables that offer that.
So
And it's been fun because now we have some groups that'll come in once a month, once every month, and they say, we actually all met here. So
There you go.
it's been
That's-
good.
well,
It's
you
been
talk
fun.
about you talk about being different, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about what happens every day at 9 o'clock.
So
yeah,
at
yeah.
9 o'clock we do a bar wide toast. So what we do, we have a big bell back there that we ring every day at 9 o'clock, and either a staff member or one of us or even a customer kind of gets up there. We rattle off a couple of specials. We always put a couple shots on special for $3 for the rest of the night from 9 o'clock on. And we do a little bar-wide toast, So everybody raise a glass, and sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're emotional, sometimes it's in honor of this, and sometimes it's just something inappropriate, but it changes all the time.
With
and
the crowd, right. I
With the
like
crowd,
that.
you got to read the room. You got to make sure they're kid-friendly sometimes. But we do the 9 o'clock toast. It's something we've done every night, and it's just a fun little point of difference.
It is.
It's a 20-second little blip, and then go ahead and be on with the rest
then
of your
you're on
night.
with the
But
rest.
And
your
I
day.
love how
Yeah.
the people look forward to it.
yeah, we have a lot of people that will literally call and say, we're on the way. Can you wait till 9:02?
That's
Or we'll
great.
have people that can I get you anything? I'm just kind of waiting for the 9 o'clock toast.
Do you get people that offer a toast up? I mean,
every once in a while.
Tomorrow, can you say that?
Yeah, we thought we would get more of that than we do actually.
Right.
Now it's the staff saying, "Hey, I got a good one. Can I do it tonight?" Sure. We thought we would have more people from the crowd saying, "I want to do the toast," but don't get me wrong, we do. We've got a handful of people. And a handful of regulars that'll literally say, "Hey, any chance I can do the toast tonight or tomorrow?" Yeah, absolutely, come on up. So it's been fun. I will tell you that the unknown of not knowing what's about to be said in front of all your customers is very uncomfortable. So you got to pick and choose.
That's a trust factor.
Yeah, we've had a couple of failures in that department, so we're pretty picky on who can go up there and do the toast.
A couple of visual aids.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. So we talk about being different, right?
Yeah.
When you have some of these unique beers and somebody doesn't have the chance necessarily to come on in to enjoy a dinner or at least the atmosphere, but they want to grab some of that beer.
Yeah.
How do they get it?
We've got a couple different things. We sell a growler. This is our stainless steel growler. It's 64 ounces, and this thing's great. It's double walled, sits in your fridge great. You don't have to lay it down. It sits right up. It's got a really nice cap, great seal on it, and this will hold just over 4 pints. So. We have a lot of people that come and buy these and pick up beers.
The purchase price on this is?
The purchase price on this is $35, and then the fill depends on what beer it is. Or the price, rather, depends on what beer you fill it with. We also offer a discount if you bring our growler back in to fill. So if you were going to fill a growler with a $15 beer and you bring our growler in, it's only $12. We also sell a glass growler for $10. So that's a little more affordable. These are a little higher end.
Yeah.
But this also keeps that beer cool.
The one
going
thing,
somewhere.
Yeah, the one thing I've noticed with the glass growlers or your standard growler, I think a beer stays really good for about 4 days. After that, the quality starts to dip. With these, I've had this in my fridge, and I'll forget about it. Oh crap! I've got that in my fridge. I'm drinking it 7-8 days later. It's still great. So. This thing's got a really good cap to it, really good seal. It keeps beer fresh. If you're outdoor, we're getting a lot of tailgaters this season.
Oh, I bet.
That are filling this in. They're decked out in their Michigan State stuff. Hey, I'm going to a tailgate. So it's staying cold for them.
In that price point, I've seen a lot of different double walls in that. Your price point is fantastic.
It's not bad.
Honest. No, it's not.
And like I say, we offer a $10 growler in case, hey, that's a little too much for me. No problem. We have a $10 growler. It's the same size. It's just glass. We welcome other growlers as well. That's been a big question. People say, hey, I've got a growler from this restaurant or this brewery. Okay, no problem. For us, it's not about the growler. It's about the beer.
It's about the beer.
And, with this explosion of craft beer, a lot of these brewers don't have a bottling or a canning line.
No, right.
So your only opportunity to get their beer is in draft. Or they come out with one-off beers that they didn't bottle or can. And so it's been a nice way for people to bring home some things that we've been honored enough to have in tap. Most popular right now is M43. That beer has just exploded. I don't think you could talk about the beer industry without talking about that.
I can't keep up. I couldn't keep up
delicious.
with Bud Light.
Right?
I mean, you guys got all this beer.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So Thursday night. So today's Thursday.
Yep.
So this is what your special is for tonight.
So Thursday nights we have 1 liter boots. This is Das Boot or your drinking boot. Normally these cost you $5, or our beer of the month always comes in a free boot if you order the 32 ounce or the 1 liter size. Every Thursday, any 1 liter beer comes in a free boot. You get to take it home, have some fun with it. You get to challenge the bubble. I don't know if anybody has seen the movie. Oh my God! Of course, I'm drawing a blank.
Of course you are.
Beer Fest. But in Beer Fest, one of the big things is when they're chugging these, you hit a bubble with the toe and the beer splashes in your face. I thought that was a rumor. It is not. I have taken a couple of beer showers drinking the boot. So you got to know when to rotate it and tip
challenge
it. And
the bubble.
Yeah, you got to challenge the bubble. So it's been a fun little aspect that we do here. And come on in tonight or every Thursday to get your free drinking boot.
I must be out of the drinking circuit because I've never, number one, haven't seen the movie. Number two, I don't quite understand.
That's the first sign, Nick.
I'm still trying to master drinking, and this is just another aspect I've got to deal with. So I tend to just use a pint glass. But that being said, this is
know your limits.
Challenge the bubble. I like that.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys do a full catering?
We do. We offer full catering service. That's actually our background or how we got into the restaurant business. We've had a catering company for about 14 years now. So we do a significant amount of catering. It's actually a different menu than Bierkeller, but we've gotten so many calls for Bierkeller food because this has become our new face to the community. So yes, we do a ton of Bierkeller catering. We have an event today that we're doing some barbecue for at Sticks, which is another, it's a cigar bar on Pennsylvania Road in Southgate.
Oh, yeah.
So they're doing a really nice Gurkha event, cigar event tonight. We have the opportunity to do a lot of their catering, so we're excited to be a part of them, a small part of them and what they do. And we are doing a beer tasting or sampling tomorrow for St. Pius. It's a fundraiser. Come on out. It's at the St. Pius Gym. I think they've got about 100 people coming. And that's actually a combination
Well, that's
between...
nice because with the catering license, beer liquor license, that allows you to be able to go out for some of the nonprofit organizations. It allows you to extend beyond the four walls on limited services, of course, but you can really expose yourself to individuals and help others as a fundraiser. So that's a big deal. And there's a lot of people that do fundraisers that are out there. It's a great way to start to build a relationship with a company that's obviously going to do a great job for you. They've got good quality service, got quality food, and they really do care about their community. So this is the place to come when it comes to situations like that, and they're all over. You know, got to be creative, but in doing so, team up with somebody that knows how to do it, and that's what you guys bring to the table. Hands down.
For us, we think everybody's got a nonprofit thing going. There's so many different great causes out there.
Sure.
You wish you could be a part of every one of them. The truth is you're only able to attack or be a part of so many.
Right.
But the one thing I've learned over the years is you've got to make it simple for the person who's trying to run the nonprofit, and you got to make it simple for the customer, the person that's going to come out and support that cause. It can't be a complicated thing. So what we've tried to do here at Bierkeller and Total Party Planning, our other company, is just simply say, hey, come out, here's a flat rate price. We're going to bring you X amount of beers to sample to people, and we're going to bring you a menu that matches. It's kind of been a nice feature for nonprofits.
And that's a big deal. For some of you know, some don't. I met Mark a few years back when we were involved in community events, and how his customer service, if you would, really portrayed across was amazing. I have no doubt why you're successful because of how you handled situations in the past that I was able to witness just because I was on the receiving end of the service being provided was amazing.
Thank you.
Just got a text. He's great. He's my party person.
Oh, good.
Oh, see, there we go. That's when you know you've got somebody that it really knows how to impact the community. But yet, you guys have taken care from Total Party Planning, taken care of both my daughter's graduation parties. I mean, hands down, that's where I go. These guys do a great job. If you've never been in a Bierkeller, do yourself a favor. Come on in and be part of the crowd.
Thank you.
Right? I mean,
we would love to have you. Please come join us.
Challenge the bubble.
Challenge the bubble. We've
and take a picture of it because I want to see this.
Yeah. In regards to taking pictures and things, we do dollar off apps. If you check in on Facebook, post a picture on Instagram, just show your server. You get $1 off for that. We're constantly offering little discounts.
Embrace it.
We just want you to show people, hey, we're here. It's a part of it. We're doing a fun thing here. Like I always tell everybody, I know I said earlier, I don't think we're better or worse than any establishment. We're just a little different.
Right. We're not trying to be every other.
Come on in and have some fun. I'd love for you to come in and meet the staff. They're great people. I'm very lucky to be able to work with them, and I'd love you to have some fun with them too.
You want that Cheers kind of feel that we talk about, right? For the younger generation that might be out there, doesn't know what Cheers is.
I got to do something today that I've heard about for years and never got. I got to roll out the barrel.
You did.
That's
I got
true.
to roll out the barrel.
That's true. Roll out the barrel.
So come on out here. Check out Bierkeller. Check them out online. Check them out on Facebook. Follow them around. If you've got a business that you're looking to try to promote and get some word out there about what you guys bring to the table, let Jeff and I know. We'll come on out and we'll get you guys on the schedule.
Pictures can't do this justice. You got to come and see it.
You really do. There's going to be a post. Actually, Mark's going to put a picture down below talking about all their weekly specials because I've got something going on every single night, and I know this weekend you guys have live entertainment coming up. So check it out, guys.
Yep, we'd love to have you. Thanks again for watching the video. Have a great day.
Yep.